Today, on Star King Media, we will talk about Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. So let's dive in. His name was Dr. Martin Luther King. Martin was born on January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. He grew up in a world where black people were treated unfairly because of the color of their skin. Schools were separate, restaurants were separate. Even water fountains had signs that said, "Whites only," and "colored." But Martin's parents taught him something different. They said, "You are just as good as anyone else." And he believed them. He grew up, went to college, and became a pastor. Just like his father and grandfather, he learned about peace and justice. He studied the words of Mahatma Gandhi, who had used peaceful protest to bring change in India. Martin knew then love not hate would be his weapon. The fight for justice begins. 1955. Something big happened. A woman named Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama. She was arrested, and Dr. King helped lead a bus boycott. Black citizens refused to ride the buses for over a year. It was hard. People walked for miles, but they stayed strong. And finally, the Supreme Court ruled that bus segregation was illegal. Dr. King's peaceful protest had worked. Nonviolence and peaceful protest. Dr. King became the face of the civil rights movement. He led marches and gave speeches all across America. He asked people to use nonviolence, even when others were being cruel. He said, "Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." And injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Dr. King never picked up a weapon, but his words were powerful. His marches were powerful, and the world was listening. I Have a Dream. In 1963, Dr. King led the famous March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. Over 25,000 people gathered at the Lincoln Memorial. That's where he gave the speech. We still remember today, "I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed." We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. He dreamed that one day kids of all colors would go to school together, that people would be judged by their character, not their skin color, that freedom and justice would belong to everyone making history. In 1964, Dr. King was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. At just 35 years old, he was the youngest winner ever at that time. That same year, the U.S. government passed the Civil Rights Act. A year later, the Voting Rights Act was signed. Dr. King's dream was changing laws and changing lives, tragic and lasting legacy, but not everyone wanted change. April 4, 1968. Dr. King was tragically assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. He was only 39 years old. The world mourned, but his voice didn't die. It became louder today. We honor him every January with Martin Luther King, Jr. Day. We teach his words, we walk in his footsteps, and we continue the dream. Why Martin Luther King, Jr. still matters. Dr. King's legacy is more than history. It's a call to action. He reminds us that every person deserves equal rights. Peace is stronger than violence. One voice, spoken with truth, can change the world. Whether you're a kid learning about fairness, a teen speaking out for change, or an adult working to build a better community. His dream lives in you. Final thought. Martin Luther King, Jr. once said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? So let's carry the dream forward. Let's be kind. Let's stand up for what's right. Let's believe that love can change the world. Because the dream is not over. You are part of it now. And together we can make it real." Thanks for watching. Leave a like and smash that subscribe button. Until next time, keep shining.